we are going to create a number guessing game in Python. It's going to start off quite simply, and we're going to add more and more features to it. Although there are many different websites that you can use to make flowcharts, I'm going to use draw.io. All flowcharts need to start with a terminator. So I'm going to choose the ellipse tool, and I'm going to choose a color, although it's completely not necessary at all. And I'm going to write the word start in this. The first thing we are going to need is a number that the user needs to guess. I'm going to choose my number as the number 7. I'm going to select the process box, which is a rectangle, and inside of that I'm now going to write number is equal to 7. And importantly, we need to have an arrow which will point us in the direction or in the flow in which the process will happen. On our screen, we would now like to have an output that will ask the user to guess a number. Your parallelogram is your input or output symbol, and is sometimes referred to as just I/O. In this, we are going to ask the user to guess a number, and that will be displayed on the screen. You will also notice once again that the arrow is showing the direction of the flow. The user is now going to guess a number, which we are going to use as an input. We're now going to insert a triangle, which is our decision. And the decision is simply, has the user guessed the right number, which we said was 7. So either he has guessed it, or he hasn't. If it is true, it will say correct. And if it is not true, which is false, it will say incorrect. Regardless of which way it goes, whether it's correct or incorrect, it will then end. And that is the basics of our flowchart. To recap, we have a terminator that starts and ends the flowchart. We had the rectangle, which was a process or an action. We had the parallelogram, which was an input or an output. And we had the triangle, which was a decision.